Welcome to Just a Dose Podcast, your spot for a sprinkle of positivity. I'm your host, Chrissy, and if you're new to my channel, just know that I aim to inspire, encourage, and uplift all in under 5 minutes because I truly believe that it doesn't necessarily take a lot, but it does take the right stuff. So be sure to go back and check out my morning motivational shorts. I post one every day, and it may be just the oomph you need to get throughout your day. All right, so I'm usually the one that my friends call for that extra push, that level of comfort, those encouraging words. I'm that person that they call. And I can honestly say that I enjoy being there for them and I enjoy having a positive demeanor, but I'll say that it's not always easy. But I've learned that if I surround myself with positive thoughts and positive people, I will exert positive energy. I've created the Do Some Good weekly challenge. Whether we're focusing on self-care, gratitude for the community, our friends, or our family, I'm coming up with a challenge each week to extend positivity for myself and those around me. For this week's challenge, we are going to focus on gratitude. Very simply, gratitude. My goal for each challenge is to check back in and see the level of growth, to note and analyze how I feel, and to incorporate whether or not this is something that I can do consistently. For the gratitude challenge this week, all you need is a jar, some Post-its, or even just regular paper will work, and a pen. We're going to be looking inward this week. Now, I got my jar at Dollar Tree. I actually had this one laying around my house. You can use any old jar. You can even recycle if you got an old spaghetti jar, pickle jar, whatever the case may be. You could recycle and use that particular jar. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I'm extra, so I actually created a label for mine using my Cricut machine. I'm going to add it on my jar in just a second. And if you haven't done so already, take a moment to like and subscribe so that you don't miss on any of this positive stuff. Do you ever take the time to stop and think about all of the magnificent things that actually happened in your day? I know it's easy to complain. I know it's easy to be upset and get flustered, and that usually takes the front of our memory and the front of our energy. But what if you took the time to actually sit down and write out what you were thankful or grateful for each day? I'm challenging you, as I'm challenging myself, to do that. I'm going to sit, I'm going to take my Post-its. I like color, but you can just use regular paper as well. And I'm going to be intentional about thinking of the good things that happened to me throughout the day. And I'm going to add them on here and put them in this jar. I think that we may even actually surprise ourselves when we start to see how quickly the jar is going to fill up. Because contrary to all of the crazy stuff that might happen to us throughout the day, we generally have, sometimes I can't talk, we generally have more things to be thankful and grateful for. So practice this challenge with me. I can't wait to see what my jar is going to look like by the end of the week or next week when I post the next video, and I'll be sure to show you. If you join this challenge with me, I would love to see or hear about your progress. So I'm excited because I've already got 2 entries and I'm not even finished with this video. So that is so cool. Remember, if you're going to do the challenge with me, all you need is a jar, some paper, and a pen, and dedicate yourself 10 to 15 minutes every day to write down what you're grateful for. Put it in the jar. We'll check back in next week. Thank you for tuning in to Just a Dose, your spot for a sprinkle of positivity.